All right, this is Nostrovini, and we're talking about New York Sunday Post, a very, very frightening post. Cryptomaniac, probably a Democrat. What he did was in Soho, a fancy neighborhood where you wouldn't expect this to happen on a quiet street. A man, I think an Italian tourist was tortured for his cryptocurrency code by a multimillionaire. A multimillionaire. The guy was going off then with the chainsaws and electrical things. But Dad wanted that Italian. He didn't give up his code. I myself am not that brave a man. I would bring up my code. If I could remember it, I would give up my code, my self-security number, everything. But this man, this Italian, this Goomba, he didn't do it. And he managed to escape into the street, where he informed the police that this man was torturing him in something that seemed like a movie. It's all part of the signs of the end times, you know. Evil is abounding, but there's only one man who can stop it, and he has a comb over. Ironically, he's a comedian, yet politician, yet a businessman. He's all these things and more. He's my Donald Trump. Oops, I smoked again. Britney Spears smoked that's the least of her crimes actually is smoking on a plane, but she's doing it because she's out of control. You know, we've heard this thing about freeing Britney, and we find out that the girl is not a right in the head. No, 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 no. She had to be taken care of. She was running around with the cutlery in her house. Cutlery, flying around, doing crazy things, going out with crazy men, being crazy herself. Striped her head at one point, you know, and she didn't look like Sinead O'Connor. Quite honestly, she didn't. Yeah, Penniman meets rips me medium. You don't want to ripping him because he supports common sense against the far left commies who control the Democratic Party at the heart of the Democratic Party, and the media. Let's face it, is commie. Oh, the media is commie. It's controlled by you know who controls the New York Times? Mexico. And you know who controls much of the media? Mr. Zoris, the most evil man who ever lived. Oh, yeah? Well, maybe not the most evil man. This is quite a roster. Perhaps the most evil man of these times, and the most destructive in the world. Oh, you think Putin? Putin's a piker next to Mr. Zoris. Oh, Zoris has his hands on the throat of America, and yet he's marrying into the royalty of the Democratic Party. Well, the royalty, you know what happened to you during the revolution, the French Revolution? Not that I'm a fan of the French Revolution, but I'm saying some of their methods to deal with the commies or whatever, the Robespierre, were not so bad. Yeah, from Chief. I listened to for about an hour or more, and my president, he said so he was so redeeming. He's throwing the trannies out of the military. Oh, it has to happen. Oh, not that I'm against the trainees should stay in transit bars, not in the military. They're not needed. Oh, I wouldn't want to get into a hand-to-hand combat with them because they scratch. But, you know, they're not military because they'll ruin their stockings going out in the field. It's a known fact. Let me tell you something. And then you know what happens with these socialist men to become millionaires. So basically, like you understand this multimillionaire has a whole bunch of houses. Yeah, houses. The man has houses. And KOC, she's making a big box too. And she has a fancy oh, she's a cute little thing though. Gotta say. She's getting a little white. She's not gonna age well, you know, she's getting that shrill look in her face, you know, and she has too many teeth. Oh, too many teeth. She looks like Bucky Beaver. Ah, crypto coin is driving some people crazy. Yes, crypto coin. If they say it's magic. It's not magic. It's faith. Faith in the crypto coin. Oh no. They've been having the demented anti-Jewish rallies. Don't make them sense. Now, this is ironic because many supporters of these rallies indirectly were at the college campuses, where the Marxists and the racists of the left were fostered and nurtured. But then they had Jewish sponsors who supported the things. Were given millions of dollars and grants. Little did they know these vipers would turn on them, because that's what vipers do. Don't you know that? And when things turn a little south, now they want to destroy Israel. A plan that was given to the Jews by God Himself. Oh yes. They have, of all the people in the universe, they have the best credentials for having their land. Let's face it, we all took the land from the animals eventually, or follow tribesmen, and the and we Christians, we have to stick up for them, because when the second coming comes, well, the battle will be in the Holy Land, and we have to be on the side of the Jewish people who are nice. You know, even this war that they're having with Hezbollah or Hamas, they always think of the delicious food when I think of the hummus. But anyway, they are they're evil. They're total evil. They hide behind women and children. They they kill women and children. Oh, they do terrible things. They kill old people like me. Oh, terrible hummus. God is on our side because He has given us the vote, the vicar of God. And I don't mean the Pope. Pope's a liberal than me. Well, the Pope just died was very liberal. Oh my God. Ooh. But now we have a new American Pope. America. He still wants to own immigration. I guess he's thinking long term that eventually they'll all be part of the Catholic Church. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I think we have to fight the battle now, or we'll be in a one world government controlled by Brussels. Ah, Brussels. I'd like the Russians to take Brussels. Could they skip over Germany and the Eastern European countries and just like land some paratroops in Brussels and take care of those politically correct bastards? Oh yes, crypto coin is demented. It is demented. It drives people crazy. They think, oh, this is phony money. Oh, true thugs know how to come. Now look at this. This is what happens when you defund the police. Yeah, yes, it's what happens. Well, it's crazy because there are no police to defend us, and they feel hesitant. Police brutality is actually a good thing when distributed against the right people. That's what I think. You know, and they're afraid. The police were afraid to fight back. Oh, for the old days, the old police. Ah, memories of the police brutality I like. Misty morning. Ah, oh, Gen Z's careers are flip on. Oh, they're learning to buy cars. They're learning to work with their hands. Their hands. You know, too many of these people work in the offices and they do mind work, but they don't do behind work. Oh, and then they join the middle class, they join the working class. There'll be more recruits for the Trumpies. Fighter for the king. Fighter for the king. Yes. The king of the world, which is Donald Trump, the greatest man who ever lived. Oh, yes, greatest man. Well, maybe Jesus was better. But anyway, we won't get that far back. We have to say that in the spirit of Moses, the Old Testament guys, Trump is right up there. Oh, the missing cats in New Jersey. This is strange. A lot of missing cats. Perhaps some Haitians were there, or Chinese immigrants. Because the cats are all of a sudden disappearing, and they're saying it's just bad driving by the New Jerseyans, which is quite possible. New Jerseyans are not known for their driving ability, but why wasn't this years ago cats were going missing? I suspect some of our friends from South America and Asia are having feasts. Like, "It's little kitty cats, oh, it's so terrible." Hateful cover-up. They covered up that the bison, the bison. Well, you know what he was doing. He was selling out America to the highest bidder. He gave kickbacks. The whole kind, all the Democrats are based on kickbacks. Well, kickbacks. That's why they're all supporting this transgender mania. This is because of simply kickbacks. You get money from the pharmaceutical companies who are going to have these people last till the rest of their lives. That's what happens. It's a terrible thing. It's awful. It's awful. But on the hand, the battle is on. They went too far. They tried to seize people's children, and now they're united the world against them. But they'll fade away. They don't exist in the first place. It's a mental illness for the most part and a social mania. That's what it is. They're like bad people. Let me put the next one here, socially. Okay. Well, see if we can do this. Yeah, I'm good. Eat my breakfast, okay? All right, I'll behave myself while you're gone. No, okay? I will. I got legs, arms that don't work no more. One day they'll work, and then the world will pay for denying me my apple bunch. Oh, and my legs too. They'll go work. Oh, it'll take about a year or so. Oh, and a lot of pain. I'm a tough cookie. I'm rough, I'm tough, I'm no part about it. Yes, indeed you do. Yes, indeed you do. Ah. Oh, I'm still going here. A perfect attack. This is how bad it's got. I'll tell you what happened. An Asian gang, Asians, not known for their gangbanging. Oh, they in the 1960s and 70s they had the long tongue, the tongues, and they would come to Chinatown and shoot up the place with a machine gun. Unknown because usually the criminals are a little low key than that. Shoot up restaurants, take them over. But then for a long time, no problems. Everything quieted down. Now they have young kids beating up and taking knives and chainsaws to little girls. This has to stop. And they were saying they were Asians with attitude. Attitude, that's worse than attitude. That's a bad person. And I think that we should just lock them up forever. That's it. Yeah, you take machetes to little girls. I'm calling me Mr. Law and Order. Millions of reasons to clean. Now, what's this about? Clean up this country. The clean up this Doge is a done daring thing. It's going to stop them. It's going to stop the corruption right in its tracks. That's undermining the whole country. Canuck enough? Oh, the Canadians are going too far. You know, it's a Soviet republic there, run by the half French. The French are probably not even into this, but the commies, the English are, and we're going to have to invade. That's it. 51st day. All the red ones will just send them to Russia. You know, yeah, deport them all. They'll use to the cold weather. Dangerous obsession. That was a guy who was obsessed with the submarine. He was in the submarine. He was an environmentalist. That's what happens when you're an environmentalist. It drives you mad. Bad habit. Oh, I don't know what that means. Bad habits, too much smoking, too much eating, too much bad stuff. I don't know. False promises. That's what the Democrats give you. False promises. That's what the commies do. They say they're going to take care of you, but they never do. They end up take care of themselves, but they don't take care of you. And in exchange, the young and stupid exchange their personal freedom for a false narrative of we're going to give you something for nothing. Yeah, Mario versus Mickey. Oh, the Mickey Mouse. Yes, You know what Mickey Mouse is controlled by? The gay mafia. And they were permeating this government up until when Trump came. But now there's going to be a competitor, the Super Mario Brothers, and whoever controls them. And I don't think it's controlled by women or gays. It's controlled by men. Oh, middle-aged men can do it better. Anti-social media. Oh, anti-social media. You know what they want to do? Make us all friends of robots. Not that I'm against my robot masters. No, but I don't think you should have them just as your friend because it's hard to, or more, law. That would be like, if you can make one that looks like Jennifer Garner, oh, oh, what would happen? I'd get electrocuted. Anyway, that was my Nostrovini for today. This is based on Sunday. We're going to do one for tomorrow, tonight, today. Oh, yes, we're going to do another Nostrovini. You got to just read the paper. This time I just don't skim. I skimmed, I have to admit it. I skimmed the paper. I felt a little lazy. It's a big paper. It was a big, ooh, and a lot of stuff going on. Here, take this to right. I like the orange shirt. That's my favorite. Yes, indeed you do. Do I look handsome? I don't know. I look a little pudgy. But, at my age, because I look good. I think so. I think I'm immortal. I think I'm secretly immortal. I don't even know it. Okay. Hi. That's me in the background. Me. I love myself so much. And I've been dumped in the